reminds me of something. What if you know you've been forgiven by Jesus because he went to the cross for you? What if you've even sought forgiveness from people that you harmed, hurt, or against, and they've even given you that forgiveness too? But the things that happened in your past keep coming back in the dark moments. Let's take just a moment. Would you comment light down below to let us know that you're grateful that Jesus can pull that stuff out of the darkness and show it for what it really is so that you can walk in the light. Let's go beyond Sunday. Sunday, we talked about Psalm 51 and how it was David's time to bring what he'd been hiding for so long into the light. That's when God can work. That's also where the enemy wants to keep things. See, Pastor Joby Martin, he said it kind of like this. He said, you need to take whatever is what the enemy is trying to kill you with and drag it into the light. It's not going to be once, it's going to be over and over again. That's where the battle begins to change. When you fight in the darkness, shame is bigger than it really is. Guilt crowds out the goodness of God, and lies, they are what is creating the darkness. So what will you believe? Will you drag it into the light? Will you find a way to see what God has to say about your past failures? Because they can feel bigger than God's grace. But there is more grace in God than there is sin in you. But when you bring it into the light, you'll be able to finally see it clearly. You can name what happened and you can receive the forgiveness that God gives. But then you can also take it a step farther and share with a mature believer and say, I need to walk with someone, and answer the accusations with the truth. Yes, I sinned. Yes, I can receive forgiveness through Jesus, and God has forgiven me. No, shame does not get the final word as you trust in the Lord. You might do it over and over again, but trust in Him again and again. Romans 8:1 tells that there is no more condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Today, are you in Him, with Him? You may remember your past and it might come up in the dark moments, but you do not have to keep serving the sentence. You don't have a life sentence with sin. It's been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Jesus has carried away, and now you can walk in newness of life. As you drag this into the light, turn it back over to God, however many times it takes, and lay it at the feet of Jesus. Let's go beyond Sunday.